Hey guys, Zen here. Welcome back to the channel. And today, while scrolling through the Pokemon Pocket TCG Reddit, I found this amazing artist, Toby Obito. I'll have their links down below, but they shared a bunch of fan-made concept ideas and arts for Gen 2 full art concepts for Pokemon Pocket. And now, if you don't know, Set 2 is dropping later this month. So these cards here are not real, but man, do I wish they were. Anyway, with that, let's hop into the first selection of cards with Quagsire, 90 HP. This thing has Aqua Healing. Once during your turn, if your opponent's active Pokemon has any water energy attached to it, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. This would be really good into the current meta of Gyarados and just very heavy water type Pokemon. I think this would be pretty good. And also, we don't know what we could be getting in Gen 2. So if this was real, that could be a very nifty ability. Also, it has Muddy Water for 60 damage, but it also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. I think this would be better if it did 20 damage to all their benched Pokemon, like the brand new Raichu. I can see that being more of a play. Also, the weakness is Grass type, because if you don't know, it's a Quad type weakness for Quagsire, which I think is pretty nifty. Now let's move on to the next one. Crobat. Okay, this thing, first of all, the art on this, phenomenal, stunning. If you like this, like the video. Oh my God, this is a beautiful art. 130 HP. It is a second stage Pokemon, but for 2 colorless, so technically you can slot this to any deck if it was real. Poison Fang does 50 damage, and then your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. However, during the Pokemon's checkup, do 20 damage on that Pokemon instead of 10. So effectively, this is dealing 70 damage for 2 energy. That's kind of busted. Not gonna lie. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think. This is pretty busted. Next up is Skarmory. Now, this is a basic Pokemon. It doesn't say it's an EX Pokemon. So it feels kind of weird seeing 2 attacks. I don't think any non-basic or non-EX Pokemon have 2 attacks. It's only EX Pokemon that are allowed technically to have 2 attacks and an ability, let alone anything like that. But let's just check it out. It's 100 HP. 1 attack is Peck for 20, which makes sense. This would be so good if it was an EX. And then Steel Wing deals 70 damage. And then on the opponent's next turn, prevents 20 damage back to you with 1 retreat cost. This is kind of like Zapdos, it feels like. And it would really buff Steel type and Metal decks, in my opinion. Just throwing an EX on here and maybe buff up that HP, and this thing slaps. Donphan, baby, 120 HP. The ability Sturdy. If this Pokemon has full HP and would be knocked out by damage from an attack, this Pokemon is not knocked out and has the remaining HP of 10. It's amazing. This would be so good. And then the Earthquake deals 120 for 3 energy, 2 fighting, 1 colorless. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your benched Pokemon. Now, personally, I think it should do 20 or even 10 to every benched Pokemon, because it doesn't make too much sense that Earthquake would only hit your bench, right? But other than that, that's my only thing. Even the 3 retreat cost, yeah, keep it 3 retreat. That's fine. This thing is busted. I would love Donphan to be I would love this card to be a real Donphan, to be honest. It's so good. All right, Ampharos EX. 1 lightning energy, Thunder Shock for 40, flip a coin, the opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed. 170 HP. And then for 3 energy, 1 lightning energy, you may discard 2 lightning energy from this Pokemon to have this attack do 100 more damage. Honestly, not bad. It's pretty good. It's actually super good. Feels like this would be a pretty solid Pokemon card in the game. Maybe we get something like Jasmine that accelerates lightning energy. I'm always going to say lightning energy to Ampharos, and that way you could run a Magneton. That could be kind of cool. Moving on to Steelix EX right here, 180. That's solid. Oh my God, this would be the best card in the entire game, and I'm going to explain it to you guys why. A Steel Energy, 3 colorless. You play Onix, you top deck or play 2 Brocks consecutively. And then on your 3rd turn, you evolve into Steelix, and you have all the energy requirements to dish out 150. This thing would be so busted if you had an amazing opener, and it would make Onix feel so good. The only thing I wish it had is Melmetal's ability to do, reduce the damage you take, something like Metal Coat. And I think it would be so much better. And this artist made even more concept art, guys. So let's check out everything they got. Espeon, 100 HP. 2 energy to deal 1, Psychic, 20 damage, 40 more for each energy. I don't know, man. Espeon might be the strongest. Alakazam, Electabuzz, Jinx, you might have gotten replaced with this one. No, these are not real. These are not real cards. These are fan-made cards, but these, man, I wish some of these were real. I think it is better than Jinx, that's for sure. Umbreon, okay. 110 HP, 2 attacks. Again, if it's not an EX Pokemon, I don't think these Pokemon cards get 2 attacks, but let's check them out. Feint Attack. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. I think that's pretty good. I'd rather have that potentially than Moonlight Blade. Let's see what that does. If this Pokemon has damage on it, this attack does 80 more damage. Just kidding, I take it back. Moonlight Blade is crack. I would much rather have Moonlight Blade, and it's weak to grass types. I like that. Moving on, we have Slowking, 130 HP, okay? Once during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of either player's deck and put them back on top of that player's deck in any orders you like. Of either player's deck is crazy. That's crazy. So Umbreon is weak to grass because it's a dark type, and grass is mostly associated with bugs, bug type. But can we talk about Slowking's ability? This would make, oh my God, dude, this would make, I'm not even mad. Like, this would be the most broken card in the game. Everyone would be playing it because you could literally slot this into any Pokemon deck. And it doesn't even say that it needs to be in the active spot. You can do this from your bench, 100%. This would be so good. Psyshock, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Hey, yo, man, this artist is cooking, dude. Blissey, 170 HP as a non-EX Pokemon is kind of crazy, but let's see. Natural Cure. Once during your turn, you may remove all spell conditions from your active Pokemon. I love it. I love it, dude. This is like a counter to poison, sleep, paralysis. This thing slaps. This is pretty good. Zen Headbutt. Hey, that's me. 100 damage. Respectable. Okay, dude. Yo, this artist slapped. 140 damage. Scizor EX. Steel Wing. 2 energy, a steel, and a colorless for 80 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this opponent takes this would be so busted. This would be so busted. However, it does go down to Blaine. That would be so good. Oh, and there's still so much more. Heracross EX, 150 HP, grass type. It's a wannabe Machamp. I'm not mad at it though, but this retreat cost over here is literally why Lapras EX feels so bad. So I don't know how I feel about that. Tyranitar EX. Let me see what this artist, I don't know, what they cooked up. I am so excited. 180 HP. Sandstream. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon per turn. Oh my God, dude. That would be so cracked. Battered Earth. 150. Discard a random energy card from each random card, not energy. Discard a random card from each player's hand, both yours and your opponent's. I hope. Can you imagine if this guy's like, or this artist is a developer and they're just like leaking these cards? This would be so good, dude. Oh, I am a T-Tar enthusiast right here. What the heck? Kingdra EX, not a dragon type, is a big miss. I don't know. 170 HP. As often as you'd like, you may move any amount of water energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Dive Missile, 4 energy, 3 water. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. These are amazing. These are amazing. And guys, I don't think you noticed this. I got that retreat cost. This would be absolutely busted. This thing would be crazy. King's Order, as often as you'd like, you may move any amount of water energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Oh my God. I kind of hope, dude. I really hope so. I mean, these are all concepts, right? These are not real. Let's see if there's any more. We have more concept from this artist. Shout out to them. Obito. I'll put their Reddit tag somewhere in this video. All right, Meganium EX, 180 HP, 2 attacks, rapid growth for 3 energy, heal 30 damage. Okay. Frenzy Plant during your next, oh, that sucks, dude. So bad. Frenzy Plant would be so much better if it was 200 damage and lost 2 grass energies next turn. Like, literally give it the Charizard EX treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's pretty not great. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Typhlosion EX, 160, 2 attacks, Lava Plume. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. We got it. We got the burn affliction right here, guys. If this was real, I need to keep telling you guys this is not real. If this was real, oh man. They always make Meganium bad. You're not wrong. This attack also does 30 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Eruption. That is cracked. I really hope we get something like Eruption, to be honest. That's super good. Feraligatr EX, 170 Riptide. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat for 100 damage. Nah, we can't have this. This Feraligatr EX cannot exist. We need to keep this away entirely. Please, this can stay as a concept. Oh my god, dude. With Misty and like a good opening hand, your opponents can't do anything. That's it. It's a game. Throw in double Sabrinas. GG's. GG's, bro. Been nice knowing you. Oh, Meganium with Superior. If these were real, would be really good too. Feraligatr art is really nice. Ampharos EX, another variant. They showed us a different one earlier. Conductive Tail. As often as you'd like during your turn, you may move any amount of electric energy from your benched lightning type Pokemon to the lightning active Pokemon. Lieutenant Surge who? We don't need Lieutenant Surge anymore. Ampharos EX, Magneton decks are about to go crazy. I like it. I like this card a lot. I really do. Thunder. Oh, this is so good. 180, 150 damage. Discard 2 lightning energy. Really cracked. Another Scizor EX. 140 bullet punch. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 50 more damage. It's kind of mid. The art though is S tier. I like this art better than the other art. The attack though is kind of mid, to be honest, but it's good. It's good. The 140 doesn't feel great, but it is what it is. Another Heracross EX. It's the exact same card that we've seen, but a better retreat cost in my opinion. Better art too. Kingdra EX, literally the same thing we just seen. So this is like their first stages. They probably got some good information on like how to improve on them. However, I think this Steelix EX is better. 190 HP, ability heavy plating. Literally, if you guys remember what I first said about Steelix, I was like, it would be so much better if it had a Melmetal ability. And look at that. Tell me this isn't a better Steelix right here. It's so good. It has Metal Burst though. It's a different attack. On your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by any attack, do 20 more damage to the attacking Pokemon. That's not bad. I'd like the other one. And also the 3 Steel Energy doesn't feel great. I like the other attack. I really do like the other attack. Skarmory EX, 150. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Brave Bird. This Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. Bad, actually. And then Tyranitar EX. It's the same thing we saw, but different numbers. I like the previous version. But there you guys have it. This artist is amazing. These are all concept arts and ideas. We're all very excited for the end of the month for set 2. Some of these cards would slap. Let me know in the comments which ones you're excited about. How would you change these cards? What are you hoping for in the new set? Let me know. Let's get the discussion started in the comments. I'll tell you, some of these are absolute bangers, like the Steelix, the Tyranitar, the Kingdra. Sign me up. Anyway, that's going to be it, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Consider subscribing for more quality Pokemon Pocket content. The artists' links will be in the description down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.